everybody. It was dry.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. As you guys can see, we're not traveling. Today is actually November the 1st, and we've just gotten in from church, but we wanted to do a quick vlog because we know so many of you have really been enjoying our Sunday vlogs where we upload our visits with our dude number 2. Unfortunately, we were not able to go this past weekend on yesterday.
You guess why?
And as it stands, we won't be able to go next week. And I am so sick of this whole situation. I'm tired of talking about it, so saying it without saying it. You guys know what we're dealing with in our world.
Not him.
You know that with him playing ball, that the boys are tested every week. And we'll just say this week when the test results came back, there were some challenges.
Not him.
So they have all been quarantined to their rooms, including him. But all is well with him. But they've been quarantined to their rooms.
Hey guys, I'm gonna tell you what I was trying to plan to do. I was gonna go because you can't go in and he's short on his cereal, milk. And so what I was gonna do is throw a rope up to his room and then let him horse the grocery up to his room. But he couldn't get the screen off. So that plan went down the drain.
Well, he couldn't get the screen off. And we were really going to do that. We were going to go yesterday. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just aggravated. Excuse you. Did you just burp? What was that? Oh, I thought he burped. I'm aggravated. I'm frustrated. But he's good with his cereal, but he did. You guys know I've been taking milk every week, taking his muffins every week. And we were really going to go and have him let the window up. And when we told him what we were going to do, he was so tickled. He was aggravated. He ended up calling me or FaceTiming me when I was at work Thursday, and I was at my desk. And when I answered, because I've told him, whenever you need to call, I don't care what I'm doing. If I'm in a meeting, if I'm dealing with a parent, if students, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I work in the school system. I don't care what I'm doing. You are my first priority, so you never have to call and say, Mom, is it a good time? FaceTime me, and I will leave my desk and do what I need to do. So when he called me and he said, Ma, I need you to step away, my heart sunk. I mean, it just sank. I didn't know what was going on. So when he began to share what the deal was, I was like, oh my goodness. He had already talked to Dad. So after we talked for a while, I told him we would talk to him, of course, when we got home that night. So as he began to share, I can just tell his whole demeanor. He was disappointed because not only could we not come, he had another family member that lives there in Charlotte. They had made plans to come and get him, and they were going to go to dinner. And after that meeting, they couldn't do any of that. So he was feeling some kind of way, and as we were talking, and Dad mentioned, we coming. You let that window up? He said, we'll stop and buy some rope. I'm going to throw some rope up to your window, and we're going to attach it to the bag of milk and your muffins, and we're going to let you pull it up. And he thought that was so funny. He was, I think he felt like, man, my parents crazy. That's all right. Get crazy, Mr. Minor, get crazy. But, so as we were having that conversation, he let the window up. And he let the window up, and then he couldn't get the screen up. And when he realized he couldn't get the screen up, y'all, his whole demeanor, it just changed. And I told my husband, it's almost like he's in a prison. You're in a prison for doing well, for, you've got this scholarship to go do what you need to do. But because of what we're dealing with in our world, he's isolated He even had a meeting, and I thought Saturday morning, because we were still gonna go, I said, well, ask your coach, can you go to the laundry room? And if he could go to the laundry room is downstairs and is right there by the front door. So I knew if he could go to the laundry room, we could at least bring the bag, put it at the front door, and he could grab it. But when they had their meeting, the coach said that was a good question. He didn't know, and they had to find out if he could at least go to the laundry room.
And let me say this to you guys. And this takes a serious, serious turn. Here's where I'm a very jovial person and fun-going person, but this is where it gets very serious. Look, we got a generation of kids that they're going to be messed up, guys. If you're a person a person of prayer and believe in prayer, please pray. Do you not know that the worst form of punishment that you can bestow on a person is isolation? That's why in prisons, when a prisoner really acts out, they put them in solitary confinement. They confine them away from everybody, because it's proven when we are social creatures. That's the way God made us. And when you have them not socially, that's where a lot of schizophrenia and a lot of other things come in, to where people just cannot take it. And sad to say, and they really will not give you the true numbers, but a lot of people have checked out during this pandemic because of the social distancing. No one to tell you, I love you. No one to hug them. No one to be there. Well, some people are already struggling with that at home as they go home to loneliness. So on their job, they're able to see people and things of that sort. So with this isolation, it has really, really, really caused a problem. And to look in my son's eyes and just to see when he could not, I can't see my dad and mom. And it's not so much as a mama or daddy's boy. He's not. He's doing what he has to do. But I really look forward to going to see him and winging him off slowly. But when I looked in his eyes when he found out that, you have 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And what happens after 2 weeks, if after 2 weeks somebody else tests, that's another 2 weeks.
And then at this point, he seemed to kind of really start settling in, and just knowing that he would see us on the weekend. Like he said, well, I see y'all in a minute. It just, for all of it to just come to a screeching halt, it's really frustrating.
It is, guys, it really is. So if you have someone, children or nephew or whatever, FaceTime him.
Thank God for FaceTime.
Yeah, you're able to
do that.
Yeah, contact them and just let them know. See their face. You have a lot you may have going on in the house, but to take 15, 20 minutes and just talk with them and listen to them, guys, I'm telling you, I would hate to hear tell of one of you guys, you didn't have the time, and the next message you get is the person did the unthinkable. And don't say what a person won't do, because you don't know. You don't know, and you don't get a do-over when that happens. So it was very frustrating, and I was really looking forward. And we were going to show you guys. I was going to buy a big ball of yarn, heavy yarn, and throw it up, because he's on the 3rd floor. Throw it up to him, and then you send the yarn down and tie the rope and bring the rope up, and then we'll tie the food. And we were going to show y'all everything. But when he could not get that screen open to look in his eyes, it's almost as if, I don't know, you're this close and your fingers touch, but you can't grab them. Right. And so to see him with that, it was very frustrating. It was very, very frustrating. And you want to do the right thing. But it's not just y'all hearing our story, but there are millions upon millions around the country and the world that's got the same story or a worse story. So, guys, love hug your loved ones. And if there's issues that you guys are dealing with where you're not speaking, fix that problem, man. Fix it. Because it's only, one mistake, one bad decision. So, guys, let's just
And because he's so compliant, he's a compliant kid. So, young adult. And he's not the type that's gonna do opposite of what he's told. And not to mention, there are people who are watching, and if they're leaving out, they know, or having someone in, they know.
And these are college kids. Now, what do you think? College kids is like herding kittens. How in the world you gonna do that? I mean, and all it takes is one to do the wrong thing, and everybody is punished.
Yeah.
So,
and we can't even take the food to the door to let him get it again because right now he's not supposed to be out of his room. So just like when we first got there, until their results came back, the coaches were wonderful and they were delivering meals. So they are back to doing that right now. And again, I'm thankful that he has so many snacks and other stuff
he has plenty
in his room to eat. But you know, y'all know he was excited last week on the video when he remembered that he had some milk and he would be able to go back and eat him some late night cereal.
And the sad thing is, guys, I mean, Mom has increased his milk intake to 1.5 gallons. And also remember the school. Now, trust me, the school doesn't lack on anything. They're well taken care of. But a lot of stuff at the schools are closed. So, you know, you're talking growing college boys. And so they eat,
like,
you know, they're eating at, what, I think it's like 5 or 6 o'clock. Well, what are you going to do at 6:30 when they're hungry again?
I think their last meal the other day was like 5, and that's why some of them was like, we got to get something to eat.
5 o'clock for a college kid.
But once the coaches heard that, they're going to fix that. Trust me, I'm sure it didn't
5
happen
o'clock
again.
for a college kid. I mean, I told you 5:30. What they going to do at 5:30? So it's, and it is, guys. So we, you know, it's just the thing of the frustration that the world is dealing with, that we're all dealing with. So, you know, so this is our.
It was boring. Y'all had to just look at us sitting right here today, but we definitely wanted to at least come on and share with you.
I was going. If he could have got that screen up, y'all would have seen it all. If the police would have came.
You know what we almost went to without him getting the screen up. I was like, we could just bring it to the front door. But when I woke up Saturday morning, they were supposed to be having a meeting, and I wasn't sure what time. But when I woke up Saturday morning, I sent him a text message, and I said, I just happened to think about this. Ask your coach, can you go do laundry? Because I knew if you could go do laundry, then you're right at the front door, and I can leave you some food there. But when the coach said, that's a good question, I need to check and see, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me.
And it does expedite time when you are able to look. He's seeing his parents, seeing loved ones constantly on FaceTime, constantly on Dual, things of that sort. And then to see their face, he was just looking forward to going out to eat with us. And you know, really to take that. And then not only that, and we're fortunate in that God has blessed us to where we're close enough where we can go see him. But then you have some of the kids that, you know, parents are some distance away, some real distance away.
You guys, we appreciate you all so much. For those of you who are people of faith, please continue to pray. Say a prayer for our dude number 2, that God will continue to keep his mind strong, keep his body strong. It's challenging, and not having the traditional college experience. I mean, this is just the way he's even had to start has just been crazy. So to be here,
2020 is one for the books.
We are experiencing things that I never would have thought that I would experience in my lifetime.
2020 is one for the books, from kids from their graduation of high school to going into college to leaving from college. This has been, you talking one roller coaster ride right here.
Yes, but this is where we are. So again, we just wanted to share. We'll try to do a vlog next Sunday, although we're not going. Maybe it'll be something a little more exciting than this. What you think?
Punch a hole in the window, screen, whatever.
I know.
If he can get the screen up,
if he can get this game over.
Game on, people.
Game.
If he can, let me tell you something. If he can get that screen up, y'all got something y'all gonna see. Trust me. Let him get it up. Let him call me and say, Dad, I figured it out. Y'all will see it all, every bit of it.
We told him, keep trying.
Police coming to arrest me while the grocery going up, y'all.
I purchased a little tool kit for him to have. Daddy was like, he don't need no tools. Him and dude number 2 were with me when I wanted to get the tool kit, and they didn't want me. He don't need that. Whatever. So I figured I'd get it when I'm by myself. So when I went back, as I was preparing for to get his college stuff, it was a few more things I needed to get. I got the tools. So I told my dude number 2, that tool kit that Mama got you, that you and Daddy said you ain't need, take that and maybe try to pry that screen off
Get the
a little
screen off.
bit.
We
If
gonna
it's
do this.
bent, Daddy will fix it. If we break it, we'll pay for it. How about that?
Going in, people. I'm going in. Let him
Look,
get that off, and
them
y'all will
tools
have.
get ready to come in handy.
Y'all will have something to see. I'm serious, man. I'm telling
I
you.
just need to get my baby his milk and his blueberry muffins. So, anywho, well, we hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. Prayerfully, everybody is safe and made it through safely from the hurricane. Was it Zeta? Whatever we just went through this past Thursday.
Whatever the hurricane's name.
I mean, just
Prayerfully.
2020. So prayerfully, you guys are safe and sound and all is well. We lost power for a little while, for a little over 24 hours. That morning we lost power, but we are thankful that it wasn't. We still have some people here in North Carolina where we live without power, so we're thankful. But anywho, hey, this is what we're dealing with. So you good, baby?
I'm good.
So thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks for taking the ride with us, guys.
Thanks for taking the ride with us.
Remember, push the nosy.
What I'm doing?
Shake something.
Shake something. We already look forward to you joining us again next time. Bye, guys.
Is your stomach growling?
You were supposed to tell everybody.
You sound like a bear.
I said we just got home from church.
Your
Oh,
stomach is growling.
because it's hungry. Bye, y'all. Bye. Tell them bye.
I guess we're going to take dude number 2 milk and eat his. Eat our cereal.
Bye, y'all.